I was born a liar, at least that's the label Mom slapped on me. As a die-hard believer in data-driven parenting, she strapped truth bands on my twin sister Mia and me the day we were born. If we lied, the band flashed red, and Mom would hit a remote to shock us. Mia's band was always green. She could shred Mom's favorite dress to pieces, blame the cat, and her band would just glow a soft, gentle green. But for me, even if I just whispered, "Mom, I'm hungry," my band would instantly explode into an angry red, followed by a piercing electric shock.
I'm not a machine, Mom.
I used to try to defend myself, but she'd always say,
"Machines don't lie. Pain is how you learn. I'm doing this for your own good."
After thousands of shocks, I honestly started to believe I was just completely broken. New Year's Eve, everything changed. On New Year's Eve, Mom was getting ready to take Mia to see the fireworks. A sudden, tearing agony hit my stomach. I curled up on the floor begging, "Mom, my stomach hurts so much. Please help me." But my band just frantically flashed red. She glared down at me, shivering in a cold sweat, cranked the shock dial to the absolute max, and spat.
"You're pretending to be sick just so you can come watch the fireworks with us? You never change!"
She turned, grabbed Mia, and slammed the door behind them. I couldn't help but think she was right. The band was red, so I must not actually be in pain. I was just making it up for attention again. "I'm sorry, Mom. Next time around, I promise I'll be an honest kid." "It hurts so much." I writhed in agony, my fingernails scratching pale marks into the floorboards. The doorknob turned. A glimmer of hope sparked in my eyes. Mom was back. She was a doctor. She must have realized something was horribly wrong and came back to save me.
"Are you done yet? The fireworks are about to start. Mia's getting impatient."
"Mom," I called out weakly, reaching a trembling hand toward the door. "It really hurts. It feels like my intestines are tearing apart." She just glanced at the frantic red light flashing on my wrist. Squatting down, she pinched my chin, her voice dripping with venom.
"Lily, how long are you going to keep up this act? You're a pathological liar. You can stay home and think about what you've done."
Honey, hurry up! The fireworks are about to start. If Singha doesn't want to go, fine. Should we leave her some food?
Mom stood up and dusted off her hands, like touching me had made her filthy.
"Leave her food for what? She has plenty of snacks in her room. She bought them with money she stole last time. She won't starve. Lock the door. Don't let her out until that bracelet turns green."
But
what? Spare the rob, spoil the child? Look at Mia. She's perfectly honest. Her band is always green. Lily is rotten to the core. We have to correct her.
But my closet was completely empty. Mia was the one who stole the cash, and she ate all the snacks. Mia had just stood there, her band glowing that soft green, and said, "It wasn't me." And Mom believed her. When I tried to defend myself and said I didn't take it either, the red light flashed, and I got shocked. I watched Mom turn around to leave. Mia peeked through the crack in the door and stuck her tongue out at me. "Bye, sis. We're going to see the pretty fireworks." Her band was glowing a vibrant green. It really was beautiful. The door slammed shut, followed by the heavy click of the deadbolt. The house went dead silent, leaving just me alone with the saw tearing through my stomach. It hurts so much. Mom was right. Machines don't lie. The band is red, so I must be making this up. I'm not in pain. I'm really not in pain. Tears streaming down my face. I tried to brainwash myself. I don't know how much time passed, but it actually started to hurt less. Using my last breath, I dragged myself to the desk. I had to write my punishment lines. Those were the rules. Whenever the red light flashed, I had to write, "I am a liar," 1,000 times. Once I finished, Mom would forgive me, right? She'd take me to the hospital then. With trembling hands, I flipped open my crumpled diary. The pages were crammed with all my previous apologies. I used to always write, "I'm sorry, I was wrong, I won't lie again." But this time, I wanted to write the truth. My vision blurred. Crying, I used every last ounce of my strength to write, "Mom, I really do love you. It hurts so much. Why won't you just believe me? Mom, please, just believe me this one time." The moment I finished the last word, the excruciating pain in my stomach completely vanished. My body felt light, and I began to float. I looked down and saw myself slumped over the desk, arm dangling in the air, completely motionless. The band on my wrist was still frantically flashing red, so I was dead, but I still hadn't learned how to be an honest kid. "I'm sorry, Mom." I was awakened by a burst of laughter. It was my dad, my mom, and my sister.
The fireworks were so beautiful tonight, especially the smiley face one. It was as cute as our Mia.
There was a tenderness in Mom's voice that I had never heard before. I floated in midair, watching the front door open. Now a soul, I instinctively drifted toward them, wanting to bring them their slippers like I used to. It was a people-pleasing instinct carved into my bones.
Mom.
I opened my arms, wanting to hug the woman still carrying the chill of the night.
I don't hurt anymore. I'll be good from now on. Please don't be mad.
But my hands passed straight through her body, like trying to catch the wind. Mom shivered and frowned.
Why is it so cold in here? Is the heat off?
I froze, staring at my transparent palm. That's right, I was already dead. The dead can't hug the living.
Go check on Lily. That girl hasn't come out to eat either. Don't let her really starve.
Dad mentioned it casually. Dad was still the better one. I looked at Mom expectantly. If she found out I was dead, would she be sad? Would she regret it? Mom snorted and slipped into her house shoes, walking toward my room.
She'd deserve it if she starved. Faking illness for attention is a bad habit that comes from being spoiled.
She pushed my door open. She didn't turn on the light. By the light from the living room, she saw me slumped over the desk, motionless, as if asleep.
Oh? Still lying there? You think lying on the desk pretending to be pitiful will make me carry you to bed? Lily, you're 10 years old, not 5.
Mom! I'm not pretending to sleep. I'm dead. Look at me. Touch me. My body is cold.
But Mom couldn't hear me. She only believed what she chose to see. My sister slipped in under her arm and raised her wrist proudly.
Big Fat is a lazy pig. Look, my bracelet is green. Hers is still red. She's always lying. She even lies in her dreams.
Mom patted her head. Dad peeked in from behind.
Maybe carry her to bed? It's freezing.
Carry her? For what? Kids these days are spoiled. This bracelet manufacturer say this is when you apply cold treatment. She has to realize her own mistakes. Look at that red light. It shows she's still in a state of extreme resistance. She hasn't reflected at all. That's enough. Go to bed. We're visiting Grandma tomorrow.
Mom turned briskly and pulled the door closed again. I hovered beside my body, staring at the crimson light in the darkness, a sorrow deeper than death filling me. Mom, if you had just taken one step closer, just touched my hand, you would have known I was already cold. But you didn't. You trusted that cold machine more than the daughter you carried for 10 months. Late at night, a rat crawled out from the empty cabinet. I used to be terrified of rats. I would scream every time I saw one. But now, I could only float near the ceiling and watch it roam freely over my corpse. I tried to shoo it away weakly, but no sound came out. The rat bit into my toe, dark purplish blood seeping out. I couldn't feel any pain. That was good. It finally didn't hurt anymore. I spoke to the pitiful shell below me.
Don't be afraid. You can't feel pain anymore. It will all be over soon.
The next morning, sunlight washed over my corpse, but it brought no warmth at all. Clattering sounds drifted in from the kitchen. Mom was making breakfast. The rich smell of frying bacon and eggs crept through the crack under my door. Normally, that was the smell I craved the most, but I was only ever allowed plain oatmeal because Mom said liars didn't deserve good food. Today, she was deliberately banging the spatula against the pan. I knew exactly what she was doing. She was trying to tempt me. She wanted me to give in to the hunger and crawl out to beg for forgiveness. In the past, I might have actually confessed to things I never did just for a single bite of food. But now, I didn't need to eat anymore.
Lily still hasn't come out?
Dad asked, reading the newspaper at the dining table.
No. Stubborn as a mule. She's just spoiled. If she doesn't want to eat, she can starve.
Mia took a sip of her milk, her eyes darting around mischievously. She intentionally ran over to my door.
Mom, it smells so gross in Lily's room. Did she use the floor as a toilet?
Floating by the door, I looked at my sister with a bitter smile. I had already started to smell after just one night. Mom marched over, her forehead deeply wrinkled in disgust.
You actually soiled your own room?
She pounded on the door and roared.
You are unbelievable! You throw away your own dignity just to throw a tantrum at me?
It reminded me of when I was little. Once I had severe stomach flu and couldn't make it to the bathroom in time, messing my pants. She pointed at me and told the neighbors.
Look at this child, dirty as a pig.
And now she thought I was being filthy again.
Just leave her.
Mom waved her hand in disgust, like shooing away a fly.
Sit in her own stench. See how she likes it.
Dad put down his paper.
Smell really is getting strong. Let me go check on her. Maybe a rat died in the walls.
He stood up and walked toward my bedroom door. My ghost heart leaped into my throat. Dad, hurry, open the door. Please, look at me. I'm right behind the door. If you just turn that knob, you'll see I'm not moving anymore. You'll see my face has already turned bruised and dark. Dad's hand grasped the doorknob. His phone suddenly blared.
What?
It was his boss calling.
The servers crashed? Okay, I'm on my way. Honey, there's a massive emergency at work. I have to go. I might not be back for a few days.
Wait, what about Lily?
I froze in midair. It was so incredibly close, just 1 second away. If that call had come just a moment later, they would have found me. Maybe then I wouldn't have to keep rotting in here. That afternoon, Mom took Mia out shopping, leaving my corpse alone in the house. They came back in the evening. As soon as they walked in, the stench hit them even harder.
Are you trying to turn this house into a literal dumpster?
Instead, she grabbed a roll of duct tape, crouched down, and viciously sealed the crack under my door tight.
Since you love the stench so much, you can just sit in it!
Mom dusted off her hands in satisfaction.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Watching that duct tape door, the very last shred of hope in my heart suffocated right along with the seal. So this was it. In Mom's mind, my life and death mattered even less than a fancy dinner. She would rather seal me in like a tomb than check if I was actually dying inside. You win, Mom. I will never bother you again. By the morning of the third day, the warm winter sun spilled into the living room, but it couldn't dispel the dark gloom hanging over the house. The thermostat was cranked way up to almost 80 degrees. The duct tape could no longer hold back the smell. It was a nauseating, thick, greasy stench of decay. Mom was trimming fresh flowers she had just bought, But no matter how strong the floral scent was, it couldn't mask the smell of a rotting corpse. Mom angrily snapped a rose stem, letting a thorn prick her finger. She had finally reached her breaking point. In her twisted logic, me not showering, using the room as a toilet, or even hiding dead rats in there, it was all just an act of rebellion to disgust her and challenge her authority.
Lily, you are completely out of control!
Mom stormed into the kitchen, grabbed a heavy wooden spoon, and marched furiously toward my room.
Since the shock collar isn't working anymore, maybe you need some old-fashioned discipline!
Floating right in front of her, looking at her contorted, furious face, I waved my hands frantically to stop her.
Don't go in. Mom, please don't. I look awful. I'm rotting. You'll be scared.
Even though she didn't love me, I still didn't want her to see me in such a horrific state. But she walked right through my spirit and viciously ripped the duct tape off the door frame. The sound of the adhesive tearing was piercing. She jammed the spare key into the lock and twisted. The door was violently shoved open,